There's a school located in Richmond, Kentucky that I dare say is unlike any school you might visit, because the students here, which come from all over the world, are studying the science of horseshoeing. Let's pay a visit with these future farriers.
I've had this school for 21 years, and I bought it from an old gentleman who's no longer with us, named Don Canfield. And Don Canfield wrote a book called Elements of Farrier Science. I bought it from him when it was in Shelby County, Kentucky, in 1989. The ability to meld both my academic worlds and my experiences in horseshoeing for the last 15 years to come together, and it just seemed like a natural marriage. Now that we've domesticated horses and had them, they're doing very specialized sports and disciplines, especially the sport horse. It's important that we deal with the difference of wear and versus growth. And a sport horse that works on a variety of terrain needs not only protection, but they need traction. Sometimes they need more traction, sometimes like in a working cow horse, they need less traction behind. So why a school for horseshoeing? To teach people to properly manage the foundation of the horse. And when the foundation of the horse isn't healthy and functioning, then the rest of the animal is no longer can be used to its full potential.
We concentrate a lot on the anatomy, and also into go in an advanced way into shoe building. And I think we are one of the schools who go very detailed into the anatomy and the inner hoof structures. So that's why this facility, or our school, makes it a little bit more unique in the studies of horseshoeing.
Okay. The horse has evolved to be a really specialized locomotive machine. He's known for his athletic prowess. He's known for his locomotion characteristics. The lower leg is all automatic. It's all tendinous and ligamentous, so it functions very automatically. And it's critical that the lengths of feet and the angles of feet and what we call the balance of feet is there so they can function optimally. So why is it important? Because no one else teaches you all of those different elements of the craft. The elements of horsemanship, the elements of the biological sciences like anatomy and biomechanics and conformation and being able to qualitatively evaluate the frame of a horse. If you ask any lameness veterinarian, what's the main cause of lameness, the reason that the horses are lame that he sees, they'll tell you that it's because of poor or inadequate foot care skills. Having that be a major problem, it's a good indication how important it is to make sure that feet are balanced and well shod. You can see now how I've got my heels trimmed back to where I'll have a little bit more of the frog being able to communicate with the ground. Okay, gonna be a little bit healthier.
I was trying to get an apprenticeship at home in Ireland. It's a 4-year apprenticeship, but I couldn't get a farrier to take me on because they're all either too busy or they already have apprentices taken on. And I looked towards England. That was a 5-year apprenticeship too. And then I turned towards America to look at the courses. And I seen this school and it was recommended to me by a farrier, so I said I'd give it a go. Do a year apprenticeship over here afterwards, maybe too. You're looking after animals, you got the horse's health to look after, and if you're not trained, you're going to hurt a lot of horses. Like in England, where I was going to go, it's against the law to shoe a horse unless you're trained and got a license for it. So it's for the animal's safety, really. It's really important because you can hurt them easily if you don't know what you're doing.
We really have tried to maintain the craftsmanship of this trade. And so I think our reputation is a school that doesn't necessarily teach you how to make money shoeing horses, but teaches you the trade of horseshoeing, the craft of horseshoeing, so that once you have that handled, making money comes kind of naturally.
I call it the lost profession, because when you go around and people ask you, what do you do for a living? And they say, I'm a blacksmith, a farrier, and they're like, oh, that is still a job? It surprises me, because you know, as long as they were horses, they're farriers.
Farriers really get pleasure out of doing a horse and helping them, a sore horse to become sound, or you know, a horse to become a winner, you know, to win in a race or a show or something. You get a lot of pleasure out of that. But it's really even more pleasuresome to see a student come in with absolutely no skills, teach them a life skill, and see them in 3, 4, 5, 10 years down the road and see how well they're doing. And being able to have a positive influence on a young person's life is really beneficial.
Okay, you guys like that nail line?